Hi everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining us again. This will be the last episode of this course. Today we will be talking about the connected speech and problematic areas. As you know, spoken and written communication does not take place with single sounds, syllables, or even single words. For meaningful communication to take place, words usually occur in groups, spoken or written continuously. In connected speech, modifications take place at word boundaries. One of these modifications is assimilation. Assimilation means that one sound replaces another sound under the influence of the second sound. For example, in the phrase horseshoe, the word horse, spoken in isolation, is pronounced horse. However, in the phrase horseshoe, it is pronounced horsh, under the influence of shoe. In this way, the sound s is replaced by the sound sh, under the influence of the sound sh in shoe. There are two types of assimilation: historical assimilation and contextual assimilation. In the historical development of English, many changes have taken place. Among these changes is the loss of the schwa or sound at the end of some plural forms. The plural form for the word dog was dog is. In time, the sound at the end of this and similar words was dropped, and consequently s sound was changed to z, and the word is now produced as dogs, under the influence of the preceding voiced sound. Contextual assimilation is a process of replacing one sound by another sound which has more resemblance to the following adjoining sound, as in the following examples. Does she? It's pronounced does she. We replace the z sound with the j sound, as in does she. In another example, the statement I don't believe it is pronounced as I don't believe it. Instead of I don't believe it, we replace the n sound by the m sound. Another modification in connected speech is elision. Elision is the dropping of a sound in connected speech under the influence of the following sound. For example, the word motion is pronounced as motion instead of motion. Notice that the loss of the schwa sound under the influence of the following n sound. Another example is wait and see. It is pronounced as wait and see instead of wait and see. Notice the loss of the d sound. In received pronunciation, the sound r only occurs before vowels in British English, never before consonants. Therefore, the following words are pronounced without the r sound, although the appears in the orthography. Learn, sort, farm. At the end of words, however, received pronunciation has r sound if it is immediately followed by a word beginning with a vowel sound. So the word never. It is pronounced in isolation or at the end of an utterance as never. But if it is followed by another word beginning with a vowel, such as again, then it becomes never again. This r is called linking r. Here are other examples. Better. Better off. Here it is. 4, 5. Intonation patterns. The rise and fall of the voice during speech convey a different type of meaning from stress. In the example, John came here. When the sentence is said with a falling pitch, it is a declarative sentence. But if the same sentence is said with a rising pitch, then the sentence is said to be a question. Notice the difference. John came here. John came here? The sound K is represented in different ways, such as kind, back, can, tobacco, school, unique, and queen. And there are so many examples for other consonants and vowels in English presented by different letters in writing. Here are examples of vowel sounds presented by different letters in English. Sound as in met, said, head, many, friend, leisure, berry, or guest. The E sound as in see, me, speak, receive, police, key, people. The sound as in run, blood, touch, does, and other. In English, there are letters pronounced in different ways, and here are some examples. The letter G is pronounced as G, as in go, or J, as in gentle. The letter P is pronounced as P, as in pen, or F, as in photo, and silent, as in psychology. The letter B is pronounced B, as in boy, and silent, as in doubt. The letter A is pronounced as A, as in cat, or A, as in calm, or O, as in watch, or awe, as in cause. E, as in said, and A, as in apple. Another problem related to orthography and pronunciation is silent letters. Some letters are written in English, but not pronounced. Here are some common silent letters. Final E, as in care, bite, live. The letter H in question words, such as what, why, where, and when. The letters GH in various words, such as night, light, taught. The letter T in such words as listen, whistle. The letter K as in know and night. Homophones are words pronounced the same but spelled differently and have different meanings. For example, the word peace, which means bit, and the word peace, which means not war, are homophones. As they sound the same, every word has a different spelling and a different meaning. But notice the word row, which means line, and the word row, which means argument, are spelt the same, have different pronunciation, and different meanings. This is called homograph. Words that have the same pronunciation and spelling but have different meanings are called polysemes. The word bank means edge of the river, and also the place where money is kept. Spring is a season or where water comes up. In Arabic, a consonant sound may be doubled, that is, producing it twice as long as it's a single sound. This doubling of consonant sounds is accompanied by greater muscular tension. For example, the word kalama, with single L sound, kallame. Kelleme, produced with two L sounds, means talk to. The process is called germination, or consonant doubling. In English, there is no such doubling or germination of consonant sounds. But in writing English, however, many letters are doubled, as in allow, attack, and connect. Notice that the doubled letters in the writing are not germinated or doubled in pronunciation. They are produced as one sound. Arabic learners of English tend to wrongly lengthen some English consonants. For example, they wrongly say allow instead of allow, or attack instead of attack, and connect instead of connect. Morphological endings. We have two types of morphemes. Content morphemes, such as cat, bag, and glass, and we have grammatical or functional morphemes, such as plurals, which are produced as cats, or bags, or glasses. If the final sound before adding the s is a voiceless sound, the added morpheme is pronounced s. as in cats. If the final sound before adding the z is a voiced sound, the added morpheme is pronounced z, as in bags. And if the final sound before adding the s is sh, ch, s, z, zh, or j, the added morpheme is pronounced is, as in glasses, dishes, churches, prizes, mirages, and judges. Content morphemes are words which have their own meaning. Table, car, tree, happy, nice, fast, hot, now, and others. The past of regular verbs, namely t, as in stopped, or d, as in moved, or id, as in added. If the final sound before adding the d or ed is a voiceless sound, the added morpheme is pronounced t, as in looked. If the final sound before adding the d or ed is a voice sound, the added morpheme is pronounced d, as in moved. If the final sound before adding the d or ed is d or t, d or ed is pronounced id, as in needed, weighted, and cited. Grammatical words have weak and strong forms. For example, the word that. As a strong form, it is pronounced as that, but in a weak form, it is pronounced as that. The definite article the is pronounced in three different ways. The first way, the is pronounced in its strong form, the, when it is stressed and used by itself for reasons of meaning, as in, I said a son, not the son. The second way, the is pronounced in its weak form, the, when it occurs unstressed before a vowel sound, as in the example, the apple. The third way the is pronounced is in its weak form, the, when it occurs before a consonant, as in the example, the time and the book. That's it for the course. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.